Welcome to Eccleston Piano Teacher. This is a very short reflection on one aspect of learning piano and actually partly promoting YouTube itself. And the thought is caught, not just taught. Some things in music, in particular I think rhythm, is particularly in need of the pupil hearing the rhythm. It's very easy for a piano teacher to turn to a book and say, you've got to learn to read the notes. And I've got many resources, written work for kids, books with stickers, where they can learn reinforcing, learning by rote that the bottom line of the treble clef is E. You learn things like all cows eat grass. Now all of that has its place in my opinion, but also what is very useful is the pupil hearing what you're talking about, the rhythm that you're talking about. And I think an example would be when children are learning language in the first 3 or 4 years of their life. They can't write a word. They might be able to scribble individual letters, but by the age of 2 or 3, they've often got hundreds, if not a couple of thousand words learnt, or in part learned. And also a sense of tense. Is it past tense, future tense, or present tense? And yet they can't read or write, and it's just by hearing their brothers and sisters, adults around them using these words. It's caught rather than taught. And in the same way, frequently I recommend my pupils listen to a certain YouTube video, or I produce a YouTube video especially for a pupil or specifically for a piece, so they can hear the rhythm over and over. And I tend to do these videos at quite a slow pace so that the pupil can hear it at a slow pace. Now that's useful, but ideally you wouldn't rely on that exclusively 100%, the YouTube video. I would strongly recommend that you actually also back it up by learning to read the treble and bass clefs, because you will become a more independent musician. You can start a piece on your own, and you'll get going with the piece quicker if you can learn the basics of how to read. What is a treble clef? What's a key signature? 2 sharps in the key signature is D major or B minor, for example. But caught, not just taught, is my main thought for this morning. That I encourage you to listen to good performances in order to grasp how the rhythm should really go. Have fun with YouTube.